you guys coming back for Valentine's?
Yeah.
Next week. Good.
Alrighty, guys, we are live.
Shopping event, but do you know the Link by Lou girl? With the permanent bracelet.
No, I don't.
I'm gonna show it off.
Okay.
Cute. It's permanent, so there's no clasp. It's there forever.
Hi, welcome.
So cute.
Let a few people get in here.
But that's optional.
I've seen those.
This
They're
is
so
okay. It's optional. This is like the small they do like different ones, and they do like little schools and stuff. But so we're having her like little pop up, just like a fun little cute. We'll have cute little cocktails. I have that. It's okay. So we'll post the link, and it's like preferred that you sign up, like with a spot. But if they fill up, it doesn't usually.
Alrighty, guys, we're just letting people get in here.
Okay.
Because I got the email, but I didn't.
There's
I
not.
They'll-
only do one thing at a time.
There won't be a link until Tuesday, so you're not
Okay.
behind.
There'll be a little more information coming out when we get that too.
Does she only do permanent?
She does
Oh, yeah.
permanent, yeah. I told the girls because someone was like, she gets a bump density every year and whatever, so she has to take all her jewelry off. And I'm like, we'll just clip it off and we'll put a little clasp on it. You know what I mean? After she has to clip it off, I was like, we'll put a little clasp on it and then you can just wear it.
Want to check the audio
But
sounds
they're
okay.
all, like the 18 karat, like you can shower, you can swim, you can all that. And it's so strong though too, because I work here and we are like moving furniture and like doing all the things. And I hooked it one time and one little link kind of bent a little bit, but other than that, like, and I've had it for like 5
What's the price point?
So this one was 75, I think.
Does she do silver also, or just gold? Okay.
She's
Silver,
got different
and there's,
types of
like, bigger
chains.
ones.
Yeah.
There's like twisty ones. There's like the Figaro.
They're
like
super cute.
I've seen them, but I've never done one.
Tuesdays, will we get it?
We're gonna do some. I don't know if we'll
Honestly,
stream,
take it to
but
the jewelry store if you care that much, but buy it.
Okay,
And,
which
do it
is
yourself or
the big picture is mimosas because I know you like.
hope everyone is having a good morning.
Probably.
If you guys think there's any problem with the audio, go ahead and let us know now.
You guys might be crying.
We're trying some new mics today.
You can't have her snacks. That'd be extra shot.
I hope you guys can see well. We're about to get started here in a few minutes.
Can you hear me on the thing?
Have you turned it on? Then no.
Then no.
We added a microphone.
That would be the correct answer.
New to us, microphone for streaming. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, exactly.
No. The camera's over here. Why are you? No. Perfect. I love that it sounds good. Ray, test yours out.
Check. Three French Hens.
Hi, welcome.
Can you hear me, girls?
Alright. So we've got our food and drinks over here. You can take a seat anywhere. Sure. One of our little coupons. It'll be 10% off your purchase. It's good until noon. You'll just give that to the cashier when you check out. Hello, ladies. Welcome. We've got our food and drinks over here. The mimosas are in the pitcher. The regular orange juice is in the little carafe. We don't really care about that one, right? Right? You guys can take a seat anywhere. We're going to get started in the next few minutes. Thank you. Oh, good. Thank you. You'll get 10% off your purchase when you check out.
Okay, thank you.
They are good until noon. You'll just give them to the cashier when you check out. Oh, perfect. Thank you.
Can you hear me?
No one said they can't, so. Because I can see. I can see! I have eyeballs!
I'm so excited though.
Got our Monday mimosa.
Question. So we were gonna host the art one, and then no one showed up. Is it because it was just too Christmassy, like too close to Christmas, or is it because no one cares for art? It was about art. My one true passion in life.
The one thing
We dared. I was so excited.
I had so much
Was
stuff.
it end of December?
It was November, the end of November. So it's like the weekend after. It was the Monday after Black Friday weekend.
Yeah, so we figured everybody was probably still
Just like worn out.
holiday and
people over or something. But
That's okay. We can
post this again if you guys want to actually see it.
Yeah, so I just
We did stream it.
we just like ditched the in-person.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. No. You come right on in.
I would like to redo it again too. Are they on the website?
On the website or
Yes,
Facebook?
website and Facebook.
Okay.
Learn some time from.
This is my last one.
And we went over like the different types of prints and oils and like sizing and gallery and like how to display them and why to like do best and why to do art instead of mirror and
Can you guys see that there? Okay.
We're gonna hand her stuff, so
You know
I
I
can
can
stay out of the way,
Oh.
but
Jeannie.
gotta help her in that here.
Yeah.
Oh, no, on Monday, she doesn't have daycare.
Something I'll always remember about Jeannie.
I have been
Welcome to the stream, guys. Oh, it's hard to hear Ray. Okay, we'll try to fix that.
Ray, tilt your microphone a little more towards your mouth as it's hard to hear you.
it doesn't. Can we hear me now? Yes? Check? Good?
You sound
I
normal.
didn't know anyone would want to hear me more. But. Yes? Any comments? I've been fighting some
Can you guys hear Ray? I just want to make sure.
Jeannie's just like, all you can do is just see the fans.
Yeah.
And then that's all
She
you
sounds
see is
far
the fans.
away.
And, so now I have an art.
We have to get you one of those singer
And
headphones.
We'll hold it. It's probably going to be a little hard to hold it. Hmm.
You guys
Trade
want
a
your
different
Trade
photos
me.
just for Good. Did anyone get that? Socializing now? Okay, are we ready? Yeah, a mirror above the fireplace is just like Jeannie said. Jeannie always said it's like ingrained in my head. All you can see, like, why would you want to see the other side of your room twice when you could add something else that's really interesting? I forgot I even got this something.
And mine was a fan, so, you know.
Yeah, I'll turn my mic off when she starts. I'm actually holding mine closer than she is. We'll see if we can figure it out here.
Guys, I try to kind of set this up in advance, but my my skills are not working ahead. So, are you ready? Fabulous. I'm gonna try to talk into this thing and be embarrassing all the time, but we're working on tops of cabinets. People have a really hard time with tops of cabinets, whether that be kitchen or like this, a bookcase or whatever it may be. Typically those are the two options. And it's really not that hard. It's just like decorating a regular shelf on a bookcase or a sofa table or whatever you could be decorating. We're gonna go over like some design principles. I'm starting, like, as you can see, for us it's pretty tame, pretty mellow, kind of neutral color palette. You know we love a chicken. So no, you girls in the front, I'm just scared you can't see it, but there's a little chicken in this basket. But also like just the cool thing, or the way to make the top of your cabinets stand out and look really cool is to get some more like unique pieces. So I put that like it's not vintage, it's a later reproduction, but that scale, like get something cool, get something like use an heirloom. You know what I mean? Like bring really cool elements to. You don't necessarily want to draw your eye up, but when your people do look. So we're gonna project. When you're decorating the cabinets, you don't want to draw your eyes up. I tell people when you have a 20-foot ceiling, that doesn't mean you need to hang stuff 20 feet up. But you want, when people do see the top of your cabinets, you want it to be like, oh, that's really neat and really thoughtful and really put together. You know what I mean? So we're just gonna go over some of the little design principles that we use. First design principle, we're just looking at this guy, is keep your on the outside corners, okay? The biggest mistake I see people make is like tall in the middle and then like working outward. In your head, I know why you would do that because you think focal point, but it like, it's counterintuitive. You want it to like draw your eye, wow, you know what I mean? So that you're spanning the whole set. Does that make sense? Design principle, that's again, mantle, console table, top of your cabinet, whatever it may be, you want to draw your eye in by putting the tall things on the outside. So you see how I kind of flat, so I typically people have about 18 to 24 inches at the top of their cabinets if they have space in a normal house. So that's why I kind of kept this stuff low, but I still worked on the outside and brought it in. Does that make sense? And when you have a lot of space on top of your cabinets, I left the center kind of empty just to make it a point. You don't have to fill every single inch. Just work kind of from the corners inward, and you can leave the middle blank. Does that make sense? I'm a more is more kind of girl. You all should know that by now. So if you want to fill every inch, we can do that. We can really make it work. Jeannie was a fill every incher. I totally get it. But also, if you're just starting out, or if you are more of a single kind of person, you can make the middle blank. Does anyone have any like questions, concerns, like anything, dislike anything so far? No questions on the Facebook? Perfect. Okay, so again, this is neutral. We are going to switch to a different little neutral that has a couple taller elements. And then we're gonna get kind of crazy with the colors, okay? So I'm gonna talk as I dismantle. As if you have a lot more space, but we're keeping it kind of neutral. We're keeping it Three French Hens neutral, okay? So, again, I'm going to add an element of height outside, and then I'm going to take this guy. Oh shoot! Can I get where'd it go? One of those off the bottom shelf of the article. Yeah. I have a different one. Is it? No, it was flat. Okay. And this is again going to be like we're going to fill every inch of space here. This is literally my favorite thing that ever lived. If you like neutral, and even if you don't, like, it is so cute with this brass. Is this bread? It's a little bread box. It's so cute. I don't know why. I'm obsessed with it. I'm gonna layer, and then I gotta switch. I know. Always. Yeah. Okay. Okay. And again, we're adding height. I think in my head I have this kind of layered. And then, okay, so these I also pulled. If you've been here before, you know we love this eucalyptus. It's plastic. It looks real-ish. has to have at least a couple of these in their house. But the really cool thing is if you're gonna put them on top of your cabinets, you know you're not gonna climb up there and clean every day like you do your normal counters and whatever. You're not gonna dust it. The really cool thing about these is you can literally just like take them down, rinse them off, and just like let them dry before you put them back up. So it's not like you need to get up here and like clean every leaf like a silk or, you know what I mean? Super easy. They still look really, really pretty from up high. So yeah. I'm just gonna set that right there. Let me come down and examine my work. I just set it down on the floor. So cute! Okay. So, again, greenery. Greenery, 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 greenery. Also, looking at this, I use the same word all of the time about how we decorate a shelf or a cabinet or whatever. That is one. Not what I was thinking. But layering. Layering, layering, layering. See how I kind of like the platter and the cutting board are in the back just as like, it's not a focal point, it's just a layer. It's just adding texture, adding another color, adding height. It's a layer. You're really focusing on the cow and the bread container. And then always greenery. And then just, my brain doesn't even think about it anymore. You're always going to do threes. Or odd numbers. You know what I mean? And again,
Sorry, I'm late.
you are totally fine. Come take a seat. Give them most of your threes.
I'm okay.
Anyone have any questions about that? No? Okay.
I'm gonna move
Any questions on Facebook?
Nope.
No?
You want to bring it up here? Can they hear better?
No, because you can't see up there. Yeah. These poor girls are craning their necks. You're going to have to go like,
We are trying.
okay. Yeah, another thing, easels. People get like really freaked out about the easels and like finding a matching color or, you know what I mean, like making sure it's the right easel and that it's pretty, and like people will obsess over, is this the right one? No, it's totally fine. Do you even like realize that there's an easel up there? Right. So yeah. Cool. Lovely. Oh, sorry. I'm not in the frame. Cool. I will get up and we'll switch gears here. Oh. I'm gonna set that right there because I'm sure I will use it. Can I have the big basket and chicken? Chicken. Okay, again, I'm gonna put this basket behind everything as a layer, and then just to add another layer and greenery, two elements that you know we love, I literally just wired this little wreath. Typically I would do a bigger one and use a big basket. Couldn't find one at 8:52 in the morning when I was pulling the greenery for this. But we're gonna stick this up here. I'm precariously purchasing stuff, guys. And again, something unique, something like that not everyone has, something that's going to draw an eye. If you have something that you've inherited from your mother, your grandmother, your mother-in-law, that you're like, throw this away, don't. Yeah, don't. I love stuff like this. So I'm gonna layer this in front of the basket. See how we did that as a layer, and then we're getting real chickeny in here.
We've got two seats right up front up there, and then we've got our snacks and stuff over here.
Sorry,
Again,
we're late.
let's just add some color in. I'm gonna add some color on the other side too, so just to bring the red to this side.
So this
one's
one's mimosas,
I'm
this
gonna
is
add
regular
some
orange
chicken.
juice, and
again, I'm gonna say it 100 times. Something really cool and interesting, like just makes or breaks anything you do, in my opinion. That's why, like, if you see something here, and then a couple months I'm like, we don't have it anymore, we're probably not getting it back, because I don't want everyone to have the same stuff in their house. I want everyone to be really neat. And these I found, they're really cool risers and or candle holders, and they're all one of a kind. Anyway.
You can go around front if you'd like. There's a table.
Yeah, on that one. Let's go ahead and make a big portion. I don't want to go when she's talking.
Switching back to the mic, can you guys hear better?
Yeah, that made like more of a difference in my life. I wanted there to be kind of like a vast difference in height, and I wanted it to kind of mirror the height of that basket. Does that make sense? Ish. If it's within inches, we're good. And then again, pulling that greenery down, I'm just gonna add. Oh my god.
No, he's just gonna hold it.
Okay. Can y'all hear me? Can you guys hear me? Is it loud? Oh, is it working now? Okay. Working now?
I can hear you fine, so go ahead.
Okay, cool. So again, literally the same thought. In all of these, they just look really different and interesting. Again, I'm using the red here. I'm creating height, but I'm creating a height difference, and I'm drawing the eye out and down. And then up here, the basket, it's a layer. I added the greenery as another layer. We have a really cool, unique chicken. We're bringing the color from this side over to this side with this little chicken print. So this is kind of a really like traditional style, where the other two were still traditional, but as transitional as we really get here. So yeah, let me get down. Again, I'm checking my work. I did not put all of these up before you guys came today. Pretty. Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. Any questions? No one ever has any questions. Okay. I guess I talk enough. Cool. I only have one more setup for you guys. So if you have any questions, please shout them out. Otherwise, this is going to be the shortest Mondays Mimosas we've ever done. Yes. So we're going to do. Yeah.
So, you have a ton of room above this.
Yes.
Like, you have unlimited.
Right.
But if you're doing bookcases or above a cabinet, it's only like 15 inches.
So my first setup that I had was 18 inches. Yeah. So it was like, so I did the really long.
We can put it back up at the end. Like,
Yeah.
We'll end with that one,
Okay,
and we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Again.
No.
Good.
You're fine. We'll circle back because it was really pretty. I just have to remember what I did. Okay. Oh, perfect. Okay. There's that. Probably keep that around.
But I guess my question on those little spaces, so, like, would you fill it all the way to
Pretty much.
the ceiling?
I mean, I wouldn't have it touch the ceiling, but if you only have 15 inches and you want to do something there, it's going to take up most of the, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's going to take up most of the room. What we would try to do is, like, instead of a bunch of little stuff, if that makes sense, like ding, 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 a bunch of tchotchkes, we would try to find things that are like, that really fit the space. So you might have to be more patient, but like, don't just shove things. I will never, ever sell something to you guys just to sell it. Like, be patient. We'll get something in that I will be like, oh my God, that would be perfect for Stacy's cabinet, or who, you know what I mean? Like, wait, we'll find stuff that really, really will fit there. Okay.
You don't want to just put a bunch of little stuff that fits just for the sake of filling it. So I'll pull that back up and show you. Sorry.
I have a question too.
Yeah.
If our kitchen like is long,
Mhm.
I mean, do you just decorate one space here, then one space here, and then another space here?
So in that, yeah. So people who have a really long kitchen or like cabinets that wrap around the whole kitchen, like a lot of space to work with, you're gonna kind of do like vignettes. So you don't want to just like here I'm just doing kind of like working from the corners, just as a demonstration. And in your home, if you have a really long stretch of cabinets, do little vignettes. Like if you have like a really cool jar, or you know what I mean, like a vase with something, put it in the middle. Again, work out from that. And that is one case where you can start with something tall in the middle and work out, because visually it's like you're making two vignettes. You know what I mean? So you're working up and in two different times. Does that make sense? So your middle little vignette is going to have something tall in the middle, and then working out. Does that make sense? Okay. Ooh, perfect. Height. Okay. I would typically add more lemon stems than this, but again, at 8:52, I just grabbed one. I know. I was like, I hope someone's gonna show up since I was scared. Is this the big one or the small one?
That's the big one.
Oh, this one goes on that side. That's okay. Wait, does it? I don't remember what I was doing. Yes, that goes over there. Okay. I love those little lemon trays, especially for summer. If you have a lemon theme going on anyways, they're cute all year, but especially for summer, it's so cute. Okay, again, we're layering. Imagine that. Okay. I think I'm gonna do, okay, I'm gonna switch sides real quick, sorry. It just dawned on me that I wanna change my mind. Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna do, oh, dang it, okay. No, it's okay. Okay. Again, I wanted to match the height more with this print. I love the green of this little riser. So cute. And then I'm gonna layer, if this was real life, I would turn this guy a little bit and layer. It's not real life. This is fake life. This is Mondays Mimosas life. Okay. Okay. Perfect. And then green. Both. Pot and ball. Also, mix these up. Mix these up. We have ones in pots, we have balls, we have picks, we have little vinies, we have wreaths. Do you know what I mean? So you see this wreath, like adds a little layer down here. I'm gonna add this ball, kind of like peeking out from behind here. Maybe. Okay. And then I'm gonna add this guy sitting on his side over there. Okay. And then let's talk for like 1 second about just like style. So when I say style, I mean like traditional. And when we talk about traditional, we can go like Tuscan, we can go like rustic, we can go more farmhouse, we can go like straight up English cottage. You know what I mean? So like, even though you're like, oh, my style is traditional, that can mean so many different things. So here, when I think of Livmans, I think of Tuscany. So I went with more of a Tuscan, like a little olive jar vase. Does that make sense? And then like
we're adding in that texture here. So lemons, a little Tuscan thing. I was kind of staying more like farmhouse cottagey with the other couple ones, especially with Mackenzie Child's black and white check. Always makes me think of English cottage when we take it more like casual. Does that make sense? So like, I'm not really ever going to be a super stickler about much except for no mirrors and like match your style. Okay. So I wouldn't ever put like I would never put like this jar with something like super rustic. Does that make sense? Does that make sense?
But a little rustic.
Huh?
But a little rustic.
If you, so by rustic, I mean like Westerny. You know what I mean? Rustic and distressed are two different things. Distressed, love it. Everything should have a little distress. I think it's weird if it doesn't. I don't know. But yeah, does that make sense?
If you have these really large niches there, would you put those little things, raise them up?
Oh my God. I literally grabbed all of these so that I could show you guys. So for the sake of today, in fake life, not real life, I just set everything down here. This cabinet that we're working with, actually, this lip is like a part of it. So like actually where we would set everything is down here. So I set, we made a fake top of the cabinet, but a lot of people do have a lip where their molding is. So, or if you just want to add height, like if you have a niche that's really, really, really tall, risers are like the best thing that ever lived. This technically the green is a riser because I wanted to add height. I didn't want the lemon to just be sitting on the ground, and the easel was not tall enough. So I set it on a riser. This, and you can get, again, risers in any different style. This is a really simple black one. I would put it with the little set that had the Mackenzie Childs or with the little chicken. I also have like a plain white if you don't need as much height. Super simple. Again, it's like the easel, not taking away from what you're doing, but like adding that height that you need. And then I also have, I'm knocking things over. I also have, this one's really heavy. Rustic for my Western girls. Really cool. Okay. Okay. All really good questions.
Actually, I'm sure a lot of y'all, my crown is about this thick on them, and there is a gap between the top of the cabinet of that. I just had boards cut like that just lay.
Yeah.
And you may have to put braces under them. So if you're going to do all the way across your kitchen cabinets and you don't have 10 shoe boxes,
Right.
I do, but I don't have 10 shoe boxes. But
Or styrofoam you can use too.
yes,
Styrofoam.
give you a little height.
Yeah. So use anything,
Just to
get
fill it.
creative.
Just
Yeah.
to fill it,
Just to
then you
fill
put
it.
that.
Fill it and then add it. But yeah, if sometimes like we just stack up some books, if you have some old books that you're not reading anymore and whatever, instead of donating them to Goodwill or something, stack them under your stuff. You don't always have to like buy something new just to, you know, repurpose. I'm all about it. Any more questions? Those are really good. No? Okay. We're gonna go back to short faces, and then round it out.
Would you do the same thing? Let's say take away the height on a bookshelf. I mean, you're talking about a lot of the height. And what about bookshelves? Do that same look.
On top?
No, down on the
bookshelf. In the shelf. Yeah. Pretty much. So with a bookshelf, it's a tiny bit different because you're doing multiple shelves. So you don't want every single shelf to look like this. You know what I mean? So you're gonna kind of stagger. So one, yes, you can do from like outsides working in, and then the next one down, you're gonna put a focal point in the middle and work out, and then the next one maybe you're gonna kind of off center with your bigger item, and then over here do like a little something, and then on the bottom one maybe again mirror that outside in.
Okay.
Does that make sense? It's like you definitely don't want it to be perfectly mirrored. You want it to kind of like you're looking there, or like there. Does that make sense? So like stagger it.
I have trouble with the on either side of the fireplace.
Yeah.
They have
Mhm.
glass shelves. And what I would like on one shelf
Right.
seems to fight with
Right.
what I
What's
would
on the other shelf?
coming down, you know.
So that's sometimes the best thing is to like take everything off and start from scratch. Especially if you get something new that you're like, this has to go on my bookcase or wherever you're working. And you think in your head that's going to look perfect on the third shelf on the right side, and it doesn't. Start over. It's fun. You know what I mean? Like, start over, see what starts to fit. If you get the new thing and you want to start working off of that, then like put that where you want to see it most and then start working around it. You know what I mean? So you have to, but you have to stagger. You can't have everything look the same. Does that make sense? I see it all the time. People will come in and they're like, my shelves just don't look right. And it's like ginger jar, vase, picture, what bird? And I'm like, well, you know, we'll do some little touch-ups. No, not making fun. That's what I'm here for. No, it's just, it's really funny though, because and not everyone like you just have to see it. And you don't see it if you don't do it every day. We do it every day. That's why we're here. So yeah, and it takes a while. Some people are just like, I don't know, and they give up really, really fast. But play around with it. It's really fun if you have the time for it. I love playing around. I redo stuff all the time. Okay. Anyway, enough of me gabbing. What did I do? You're not gonna know. Okay. My sound effects. The poor people on Facebook are hearing them in HD. Okay. What the heck did I have up here? Oh yeah. Yes. Yes. Scale. Yes. Scale. You're so right. Okay. Oh. Isn't that so cute? Like, so cute. And it's only $37, and it's like the floating glass frame. Yeah.
Are the lemon branches, are they a seasonal item or can you decorate in the winter?
So I barely mentioned. So like if your whole kitchen is like lemon, Tuscany, bright yellow, whatever, then sure, leave them up all year long. But if you're someone who kind of like switches out for the seasons, I would put those up like now-ish in a month or two, and then you can leave them up until like fall. Okay. So like you don't have to switch it out a ton. I know I had something else up here.
The crock. And the bread box.
Oh!
I'm not there yet. Wait, what do you want on that side?
I thought I had the crock. I had the crock on this side?
Yeah.
I thought I had the crock on the chicken.
No, she had that on the other side.
I had that on this side. In front of the
Let me
thing.
drive her back to our street.
The cow went up second, right?
Yeah, the cow was on my second little. Did I just have a greenery? I don't know, maybe.
Can you don't
What the heck did I do? I'm trying to remake. I might just. Okay, I need this and this. Can I have a easel? I know. We're just about to make it up. Okay. So, again, layer. This is a shorter basket. This is about 16 inches. So I know you have 15, but we'll find something. So shorter. Okay. I'm layering this little chicken print in here. I'm layering the like green kind of in front of it. Okay. And then this guy. Literally, what did I have on the side? Did I just have greenery? I didn't have the bread box. I did that with the second one. I don't know what the heck I did. Yeah, I think just greenery. Where is my greenery ball? It's on that lemon print. Okay. That's what I did. Okay, yes. That is it. Okay, so for short spaces, again, we're starting with some really cool piece. You can get it from me. You can inherit it, whatever it may be. Really cool rustic distress scale. Love it. This really cool kind of like pastoral scene print. Again, not super expensive. A good layering piece. It's going to be up top. No one's going to know it's a print. Greenery. And again, it's a 3. And then we've got basket layer, greenery layer, chicken layer, and then we have our just jar. It has the little poultry homestead feed. Cool, cute, a little bit distressed. And it kind of draws your eye out to in. Any questions? A little more neutral? Fun? Short? Okay. Yeah. Okay. I've gotten my workout for the day. My legs are going to be looking toned.
I have a question
Yeah.
about the greenery. I've noticed a lot of it is all plastic now, and back in the day, and probably I'm dating, I had the greenery that is the vines and the greenery and the green. Should I replace that then?
Especially on top of your cabinets, like I said, no one is getting up there and dusting as much as they should. And this stuff you can literally just rinse off in the sink and let it dry, and it's gonna be so easy. And it's such a lighter color. And I mean, I guess it depends on what you have. People do still do like an ivy, not a ton, but they still do it. We have different options. We have a vine that you can use. So we have other stuff that's cool. If you're gonna switch it out for spring, we have some kind of like a little bit looser, wispier options. We have these. This one is not the plastic; it's more the silk, like you're talking. So you're not gonna be able to rinse that off. It would get a little dingy. But yeah, we have different options. But greenery is something that you need to update as it starts looking, just a little. And it just
Is that wreath part of the decor that you're
Ow.
adding?
No, it was just on here. But you can put a wreath on your cabinets if you want.
Is that an option there to put a wreath on?
Oh my God. Yeah. If you have like a double glass cabinet door, or if you have like a kitchen window that's big enough to house a wreath like that, I love adding a layer. I love a layer. More is more. You would see my house and you'd be like, she's been collecting things for 60 years. I haven't. I love collecting things. I love stuff. Stuff makes me happy. It's really scary. Okay. Any other questions? Comments? Concerns? No? Oh my God.
When you get down.
I know. Let me get down here and make me climb back up. That's why I'm standing here. I'm waiting. Okay. Yeah. Of course. That's what I'm here for. Yeah. Especially we're wrapping up early. Actually, I really don't know what time it is, but yeah.
Okay. Can you address the bookcases?
Again, like I said, you're just gonna want, if you have a picture, I can help you. We'll do a bookcases class. If you have a picture, we can help. But it's just a matter of staggering and making it pretty to your eye. Move it around. You know what I mean? Like if you're like, that looks kind of linear, just move something. You know what I mean? You want your eye to kind of drift down the bookcase naturally.
I find even though you can
Mhm.
and just look at the picture. You can see, oh, that doesn't go.
That is such a good idea. Yeah, I've never even thought about doing it. She just said, if you're looking at it with your eye and you're like, this looks weird, but I can't figure it out, take a picture. And I always say, like, step away from it. If you're like, what the heck is going on? I literally can't see it. Step away. And sometimes, like, just walking past that room, you're like, oh my God, that needs to move 6 inches to the left. And then it's fine. You know what I mean? But like, you've stared at it for so long that you're like, ah! Like, I get that way when I'm working on design clients. Like, I will be looking at fabrics or looking at like my floor plans or whatever. And I'm like, I cannot stare at this for one more second. And then I walk around. We like, you know what I mean? Take a little coffee break, go do something else, come back to it. And I'm like, why didn't I think of that? It's because your brain is fatigued.
When talking about picture, I've had some people, especially all of my art friends, when they're drawing, they'll take a picture and mirror it so it's backwards. It changes it enough where you're like, I can see that I need to fill more in here or something like that. It's just a little bit.
That's such a good idea
different.
too. Oh my God. You learn something new every day. I never thought about that. I just step away and come back. I'm like, yeah, cool. Any other questions? I feel like I can see you all from up here. I like it. Usually I'm so short that if I'm on the floor, I'm like reaching. I know. Ding, ding, ding. Cool. Anything else? No.
Do the same approach on a shorter type surface.
Yes, always.
Sideboard or
Yeah, like a sideboard. If you're doing like a sideboard or a buffet or something like that, I always, not always, 99% of the time, I will start with lamps. Lighting is everything. I love a lamp. Overhead lighting is dead, apparently. We're not doing overhead lighting anymore. But like, unless you get a really cool chandelier. But lamps anchor it, or if you really don't need the lighting or whatever, tall candlesticks, or you know what I mean, like you need something tall, either mirrored or kind of mirrored on either side, so it can be either like 2 candlesticks and like a really tall vase, or you know what I mean, like something has to be mirrored ish on either side, same ish height, and then again work your way in. And then in the middle, like if you have a little leather box or a little like statuary, or like Alan loves like the old bronze Remington statues, little cowboy statues. So right now he's got like on his buffet, like a little Remington statue, and then he's got really tall, really beautiful lamps. And then we just worked down with these really cool rustic candlesticks and candles, and like added the greenery and stuff in between to fill it in. You know what I mean? Oh, Alan's Jeannie's husband.
Oh.
Yeah. So, we are cowboying it up. Yeah. It's fun. Anything else? Okay. We'll wrap up. Please drink mimosas, otherwise we end up drinking them and we have to work. So, yeah. The girls love a Monday. Yeah, we gotta liven it up. But yeah, let me know if you have pictures. Any of us would be happy to help you. But we're gonna be cleaning this stuff up in between. And yeah. If you come in after a Mondays and Mimosas at like 3 p.m., we're like, ugh, woof. So anyway, thank you for coming and braving the cold. Sorry that we postponed. Thank you.
I said I wasn't going to show you my pictures, but I am.
Alrighty, I'm gonna talk.
It's just plain orange juice.
So this is one side.
So I'm gonna talk about some of the events we have coming up really quickly. I'll stand in front here. Hold on.
Oh, that's what I heard. Yeah, heard you say. Okay, but what
Lots of stuff happening here.
So I would either get like 2 things that would go really well with this, and then.
Okay, guys. So before we end the stream here, I just want to make sure that I tell you guys about some of the stuff that is happening coming up. So right now we are planning the rest of Monday Mimosa themes. So if you have any ideas, I'll tell you guys too. Any ideas on Monday Mimosa themes, we're starting to plan them out now. The only month we don't have Mondays Mimosas is December. So we've got 10 spots to fill. Send us your suggestions. Galentine's, we talked in the beginning. I'll give you a little bit more. On February 8th from 3 to 7. Link X Lou, the permanent jewelry people will be here. We'll have food, we'll have cocktails, mocktails, shopping. There's a discount happening if you come and shop during that time. Super fun. Love it. Other events happening. We're going to try and do wine and design again this year. Some of you might know what it is, some of you might not. We're aiming for March for our first one, so ticket sales will start in February. We're still deciding what we're going to do. We haven't set it yet. I am working on setting them. Hopefully I'll have most of them set tomorrow. No idea if that'll be true, because I need to read up about kind of what some people want to see, because I like to do something new every year. Hopefully it'll probably be something along the lines of summary, because we try to do ahead. We'll see. If you have any suggestions, tell me. Love to hear them. Other events will come out as I planned them. We're planning on having lots of more events this year, so be prepared. Love them. Looking forward to it. I am going to squeeze around you. Sorry. Alrighty, guys. Thank you so much for watching the stream. We will see you on our next one, which will be in February, the last Monday of the month, weather permitting. If you guys have any questions, feel free to comment them. We'll answer them. Come into the store. Bring your pictures. We love to see them. Thank you so much. I'm glad we got the audio to work. This stream will be available on our Facebook page and our website. So if you wanted to watch back, you totally can. And we'll see you guys soon. Thanks.